Hello students, I am Pushpanjali from CBSE English classes. Today I am going to teach you preposition, where we have to use the preposition. There are more than 150 preposition, but where we have to use, that is not known to us. That is why we are committing a lot of mistake in preposition. When we are doing editing, omission, that time mainly we are committing mistake. So see what is preposition. A preposition is a word which expresses relationship of a noun or a pronoun to other words of the sentence. There are so many preposition. You can say preposition is a word which shows the relation between noun and pronoun. You can see many examples: in, of, to, at, by, for, behind, beside, around. Mainly there are too many prepositions. So see, first of all, let me tell you simple preposition and compound preposition. What is simple prepositions? So simple preposition is consist only one word. The preposition which is only of one word, that is called simple preposition. For example, you can see in, on, at, with, against. These all contain one word. So it is simple preposition. The book is on the table. On is here simple preposition. Now compound prepositions. So prepositions which consist of two or more words, that is called compound preposition. Now you can see, for example, instead of, it is of two words. In the middle of, it is of more than two words. So it is compound preposition. Mainly prepositions are of five types. See, preposition of time, preposition of place, preposition of movement, preposition of manner, preposition of agent or instrument. But dear children, we don't know where we have to use which preposition. That is the main problem for us. So see, first of all, prepositions of time. So what is preposition of time? So prepositions of time usually indicate when something happened or will happen in the future. That is called preposition of time, which indicates the time. That is called preposition of time. There are several prepositions of time such as at, on, in, before, during and after. These all prepositions are used for indicating the time. You can see here, David was born on 20 August 8, 201. See here, we have used on. David was born at 4 a.m. Here also we are indicating time. David was born during the holidays. It is also indicating time. David was born after the hottest summer. Here also we are indicating time. So these all prepositions are indicating time. But we don't know which preposition is used for indicating the time. That I will tell you the rules for the preposition, which is the preposition of time, which is used for indication of the time. See, there are some rules that will help you to place the right preposition in the right place when it comes to time. Mainly we are committing mistake in editing omission. Always remember, for class 10 students I am telling. Use in when you refer to years. Where we are using in? When we are referring years, month, season, centuries and time of the day. If we will remember that where we have to use the in, so in we have to use for the reference of year, month, like January, February, season, summer, winter, century, time of the day. Then we have to use in. For example, you can see it is always hot in January. So in preposition we have used, and as the rule says that in is used for year, month, season, century, like that. Where we have to use on. See, on when you refer to days, dates and specific holidays, we have to use on preposition. We go to church on Sunday. So specific date is here na. On which day we have to go? On Sunday. Use at when you refer to time, expectation and festival. I work best at night. Now preposition of place. It is very important. Preposition of place usually indicate position. Place, you know na, position. It is talking about the place where the action is taking place. And they are easily discernible. The three most common preposition of place are on, at or in. They are very easily you can identify that on, at, in. But now just we have seen na, in is also used for indication of the time. What makes this interesting is that these three prepositions are used to indicate both time and place. But as I said before, they are easily discernible. Here are several examples of preposition of place. You can see many examples we have given. The cup is on the kitchen table. The cups are in the kitchen cupboard. We like the cups at the supermarket. Now you can see here what it indicates. There are some rules that will help us to identify right preposition to use the location. See, when you refer to something with a surface, use the preposition on. It is very easy where we have to use the on preposition. So on preposition is used for surface. You can see the example, the clock hangs on the wall. So wall is a surface there. That is a surface there. That is why we are using on preposition. The names of the deceased are on the tombstones. So you can see here that is also surface. So on is used. The books are on the desk in the study. So desk is also flat, na? That is also a surface. So on is used. The writing on the wall had to be removed. So again on preposition is used where? On the wall. So wall is again surface here, isn't it? So it is very easy to remember. On preposition is used for surface, means wall, flat areas, like that. Now where we have to use in preposition? When you refer to something inside or it is confined, there we use in. We are sure about. The manual is in the cupboard drawer in the shade. So we are very confirmed here. The girls are in the shopping mall buying Christmas present. Here also we are confined that girl. Where are the girls? They are in the shopping mall. The words are in the jar, in the shade. Okay, so we can see here, very easy to identify. When you refer to a specific point, use the preposition at. So where we have to use at and where we in and at. Okay, don't get confused. Now Ram is at work at the moment. Now here you can see specific time we are mentioning, specific point is mentioned here. Now Ram will meet David at 8 p.m. at the restaurant. So specific time is given 8 o'clock. The minister will meet at church for Bible study. So again at here confirmed time is given. So of course there are several more prepositions of place. However, they are easily identified such as under, over, near, behind, outside, inside, between. Okay, the cat is under the table. So very easily you can identify where is the cat. So under the table. So place is there mentioned. So it is preposition of place. Here are also more examples of preposition of place. You can see the ball rolled under the cupboard. So under there you can see the boy jumped over the fence. The dog was near the swimming pool. The broom was behind the door. You can see many examples we have given the preposition of place. Now by looking this only we can tell that this is the preposition for place. Now preposition of movement. Preposition of movement indicate direction in which something or someone is moving. The most common preposition of movement is to. So preposition of movement is very easy to understand. Indicate the direction, isn't it? It indicates the direction in which something or someone is moving. So to is always used for the movement. Here see Ram will move to the beach house for Christmas. Here you can see to it is where they will move to the beach house. Now David went to the beach every day over the holidays. So here see David went to the beach. Again direction is given. Now Dad went to the park to play ball with the children. Again you can see the direction where the dad went to the park. So direction where? To the park he moved. So the puppy went to the park for puppy training with Russell. You can see here, no doubt, no any doubt we are having here in the preposition of movement. Other preposition of movement add specific context to the movement such as across, through, into, over, down, up, past and around. So there are you can say there are some students are having some problem in and into, where we have to use in and where we have to use into. Both are used for movement. Both these preposition are used for movement. So always remember, in is used for the rest position and into is used for the movement. For the means there is some movement is there. The cat jumped into the water. So movement was there, isn't it? When the motion is there, then we will use into, and when it is in rest position, then we will use in. When referring to movement from one side to another, use the preposition across. So when we are using one side to another side, then we are using across. The ball rolled across the field very quickly. So you can see one end to the another end, it is mentioning here. The dog ran across the oval without its owner while the game was in action. So you can see these preposition we have used for what? For the movement from one side to the another side. When referring to the movement from inside or outside to inside, then we use through. So the angry man put his first fist through the wall. So here we can see outside to inside, inside to outside. The car passed through the tunnel in its way to the airport. Now when you refer to the specific point, use the preposition at. That we have discussed in that preposition of place also, preposition of time also, isn't it? So here you can see Ram is at work at the moment. Ram will meet David at 8 p.m. You can see here. Of course, there are several more preposition of place. However, they are easily identified, that we have seen already. We have seen this. Okay. Now see. This all we have discussed. One you can see here. When referring to a specific direction movement of the preposition over, down, up, past and around. The car travelled over the slippery road during the rainstorm. You can see here. Over where we are using, down where we are using, up where we are using. So it refers to the movement. Okay. Now come preposition of the manner. Preposition of manner describe the way things happens or means by which things happen. This preposition include by, in, like, with, on. Okay. See many examples I'll give you. The children go to school by bus. Ram went to shopping mall in a taxi. So what it is here? It is telling in which way, the way in which the action takes place. The young girl sang like a professional. You can see here. The preposition of manner is clear. Preposition of agent or instrument. So preposition of agent or instrument indicate action conducted on something or someone by something or someone. You can see these preposition mainly by and with. These two prepositions are used for the preposition of agent. Okay. The movie script was written by Ram and David. So agent is who? Ram and David. Who is writing? So Ram and David, written by Ram, and so they are the agent. The mango was eaten by Ram. So again by is here agent. Ram is writing the movie script with her black pen. The house was constructed by Jonathan. Jonathan is cutting the timber with his electric saw. Now you can see here the preposition of instrument or preposition of agent that we are discussing here. So mainly by and with are used for preposition of what we have just discussed now, preposition of agent. So dear children, I think this is you all would have understood this, where you have to place the preposition, how you will use the correct preposition in the correct place. Thank you children for watching my video. Thank you so much.